everybody, and welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. I'm your host, Phoenix, and today I have my friend Lego on this beautiful recording on a Friday. I'm so tired.
Hey, it's Friday. You know, it's the day that you are eating hair.
What?
I'm sorry, my hair got in my mouth.
Okay. Dude, that had me, like, jump back, like, the way the Luma, I thought the Luma in Galaxy said fuck. They just did a whole string of, like, curse words, and I'm like, what the fuck are you going with this?
I was gonna say, how it's Friday, and it's the start to your weekend, and, how it's a chill day, and then I start dying.
Yeah. I don't get no break.
Apparently, it's the start to my death as well, so happy weekend.
24 hours remain until your death is finalized.
Can't wait to die.
But wait, you can't die before season 3 of Hell of a Boss comes out.
You better inject me with something.
Did
you see Octavia?
I did, I saw her and I'm like, ah! It's probably like her, like, ceremony of her taking over. So beautiful.
I can't wait. She's gorgeous.
Type shit. Alright, I'm... and speaking of beautiful... Mira's beautiful. We're gonna be reading more of the Mira thing today. Maybe I won't...
She's beautiful. This book, 50-50.
Oh, yeah. Just a little update. Lego did read the smut by themselves, unasked for. Would you like to tell everyone your feelings?
So, my base is the Haley X reader, which is the best I've ever read. This is like, yeah, not really, because I feel like we didn't build enough together with her to warrant it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of chaotic, it felt like. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. It was chaotic, with a lot of author's notes.
Perfect. Now I'm curious. I want to read it now, but also I want to live in a world of ignorance where I don't read it.
It's like the Schrodinger's box.
Yeah.
Is the cat dead or is the cat alive? Or, I guess, is the elf alive or is the elf dead?
Yeah. Is elf dead? What the fuck?
I'm not sure. You can't open the box to figure out, but he could be alive at the same time. I don't know, guess... I'll ask him if he's alive.
Yeah. Well, I'll text him too. That way there's two people that are you alive? Hopefully we get an answer by the end of this recording. I just said mine.
Hopefully, so we can, figure out our experiment.
Hooray!
See, look, when you guys clicked onto this Mira X reader, you were expecting smut, but what you actually got was science.
Science, yeah! I need to watch Breaking Bad. Alright, we're getting real sidetracked.
Alright, would you like to be heads or tails?
You know what? Fuck, I want to be heads. I blew on the coin, that way it'll actually go into my favor. Alright. No! It's tails! Fuck!
Wow, heads was really in my favor.
I don't want to be around anymore.
I know you really wanted to read this because apparently nublets were in this a lot.
Yeah, I saw the word nublet show up a lot on these first little bits that I'm seeing here, and I'm like, ah, I need to. It's nublet.
It's nublet.
Also, I got a response from Elf that says, "Did you and Lego form a hive mind or something?" I'm gonna start gaslighting him.
But he didn't answer the question.
Yeah, he didn't say yes or no, so this could be a skinwalker.
Yeah, I didn't get a response. So... Alright, are we ready to start reading this wonderful book?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, we're on chapter 23 of 29 chapters. Maybe we'll finish it today. Mira's POV. I wake up the next morning on Melissa's chest. I honestly never realized how comfy it is. One sentence in. Oh. I look up at her face, her mouth closed and a little bit of snoring. She's literally the cutest thing. Is that how you spell snoring? I'm not sure how you spell it.
I think they dropped the E.
Yeah. I or E, except before I. Made up that new rule. Fuck, I can't read anymore. She startled a bit and finally woke up. Morning, beautiful, I say gently. Morning, sweetheart, she says, then kisses my forehead. I play with her nublets, kissing each one. These were my second favorite, I say. What do you mean? Oh, cheeky, she says and starts tickling me. Melissa's POV. That laughter, that smile, that face with the sound of happiness just warms my heart. I slow down to let her breathe. So, what's on the list today? Mira says, turning on her side to me. Well, I did book us a spot at a restaurant. It's the one that made you, Rumi, and Zoe's ramen. I say, OMG, yes, I love you so much. Mira says while kissing my face as I start giggling. It's 5, so we still have loads of time, I say. How about we get breakfast, then we go out for a bit until dinner? Mira says. Yeah, sure, I say. I wonder if I could propose to her someday, I thought to myself. You know, we're moving fast now. You know, it was only a few days ago we met her. Then we fucked. Now we want to propose.
Yeah, too many, honestly. What the fuck?
Making big moves. We get up and head to the kitchen for breakfast with Zoe and Rumi, who had not a nade porridge. What's nade porridge?
I think they're trying to say they made porridge.
Oh. Yeah, I was questioning what type of porridge this was. Then we go back to change and get changed. Go back into and get changed. I get into a black silk dress and Mira in tux with no tie and 3 buttons open. So, what do you say? So, what do you think? I say, looking into the mirror. Beautiful as always, Mira says, kissing my shoulder. I look down on her until it came to her chest. Mira, I can see your hickeys. Hickeys is what she was trying to spell. I say, I'm collecting them as it's a collection which made by the way. Mira says, Aw, shush. I say, slapping your shoulder. I'll wait for you outside, Mira says and closes the door. I kneel down to the box of my makeup and grab out her engagement ring. Well, hopefully hers soon.
Jesus Christ, this thing's so fucking... It's kind of pretty.
It is really pretty, but I'm pretty sure the one she got for her birthday costed way more. Because goddamn, she spent a lot of money on that birthday.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Gingy should learn a little bit from this book here.
Yeah. That's so mean. I like my engagement ring.
No, I was saying with the gifts.
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad.
Just shower you with, Pokemon cards every day.
That's really funny. He is coming on, like, back home with Pokemon cards. So,
wow,
yeah.
He's already taking notes.
Yeah.
He's doing so good. I grab my purse and put the ring inside in my phone, wallet, etc., and walk out to meet Mira and walk out of the house. While we were walking down the street, thought kept going through my mind. Will she say yes? Is it too early? Does she really love me? You okay, princess? Oh, sorry. You okay, princess? Mira says, taking my hand as she claps her feet. Yeah, I'm fine, I say. You sure? Mira questions. Yeah, just thinking of how lucky I am to have you. Where do you want to go first? Wood says.
Oh, princess. An author's note important. If hi everyone, I just want to let you know that the updates may be a little longer part or shorter parts because my mental health is getting bad again. I'm sorry. Okay, well.
Damn. Now I kind of feel bad for hating on the writing.
Yeah, now I fucking feel bad.
I guess that's why you don't, bully without knowledge.
But it's funny to bully without knowledge. That's what people on Twitter do all the time, and it's so funny.
It is one of my favorite things to do every day is to go on Twitter and see what stupid things people are bullying about.
Yeah. Do you ever tag along with it too? Like you'll see someone say something and you just reply just to disagree, even if you're on the side that they're on.
Yes.
That shit's so fucking funny.
Fun.
Chapter 24. All right. I'm predicting she's going to propose in this chapter. Because I could fucking see it right in front of me. The day was over. Me and Mira had went shopping into the restaurant, and I think it's time now. I took Mira to our favorite spot. You could see the whole city from it. Why did you take me up here, Melissa? It's getting late. Mira asks. Mira, listen, we need to talk. I say, and then Mira looks at me in terror. Look, Mira, you're a great girlfriend, and all you're sweet and spicy all the same time. You worship me every day. You're protective of me, and I love you so much, and I don't think us being girlfriends is gonna work anymore. I say, I know what they're getting at with this. We're like, I don't want to be your girlfriend anymore. I want to be your wife. But I swear, if Cameron proposed to me at the beginning like this, I would have fucking punched him. Just saying.
I don't want to be your partner anymore, Phoenix.
Yeah, it's like that fucking. This reminds me of the meme. It was like, girlfriend go up to boyfriend. Asked him, would you love me forever? Man said no. Before he could speak again, she dead. boy cry. I was gonna say, I will love you 5 ever. That mean he love him more than forever. The vibe I'm getting from this. Melissa, no! Are you breaking up with me? Please, no, not again! You can't leave me again! Please, Melissa! Mira says, begging me not to leave. I get down on one knee and bring out the ring. I don't think we'll work as girlfriends anymore, but as wives, Mira, my love, my world, my heart, I love you so much, will you give me the honor if being your wife? I say, opening the box. Oh my Han Moon, yes, Melissa, Mira says excitedly. I put the ring on her left ring nublet besides her promise ring and then give her a kiss. You scare me, cheeky. You are scaring me, princess, Mira says, hugging then yawning. Aw, is my baby yeah, IQ. Yes, now, come on, I want cuddles, she says, grabbing my hand. Okay, I say, giggling.
It sounded like you had a stroke there at the end.
We're speedrunning through this.
Well, I mean, that was a short, these are 2 short chapters, so.
Yeah.
Mira's POV. I can't believe it, I'm getting married to the love of my life. My heart, my world, my soul. I was lying on Melissa's chest even though she's like a foot smaller than me. I'm allowed comfort as well. What do you think the girl will think? Melissa... Oh, that was Melissa. It asks in a nervous tone. I think they will be happy for us, I say. I hope so, Melissa says, yawning. Alright, I think we should head to sleep, Melissa says. Yeah. Yawns. I'm tired. I say it and fall asleep on Melissa's chest. A few months later. Yeah. Today was the day to go and try on wedding dresses. I'll most likely get a suit, but I still decided to go. Me, Celine, Rumi, Zoe, and of course, Bobby. He always has been like a dad to me, so he will be walking me down. We pull up to the wedding dress shop while Melissa is away looking at venues. I can't believe our little Mira's getting married, Zoe and Rumi say while crying. Probably with blood still on her frying pan in that purse. I'd be afraid to be that shop owner today. You have Zoe going in there. Probably still high and out for blood.
Yep.
Wait, so does that mean you're leaving us? Bobby asks. What? No. Just as long as we get some privacy together, I say. We promise. They all say, well, Zoe shouts as well, as always. Alright, let's go. I say, then get out of the car and everyone else and enter the shop. Hello, everybody. Who's our bride today? I did not do British.
Are you fucking doing the say yes to the dress thing?
Maybe. It was a complete accident. I've been doing different accents with every shop person I find. British was just next on my list. And it's not an impersonation of Sage.
Ooh, I'm telling.
I feel like I have to put that in... No, it's not an impersonation of Sage! I have to put that in bold letters.
Alright.
The worker asks, me? I say, okay, so you come with me and the rest of you can help as well, the worker says. Okay, so do you have any ideas? The worker says. I was thinking a suit, I say. Oh, I got an answer from Elf. Elf replied with, very much am.
Good. I'm still gaslighting him.
Ask if he's sure.
That's the only way to know.
Exactly. Oh yes, I will show you all our suits. The worker says, she says, and walks over to the suits. First one, without the woman. That is gorgeous. Oh, that's like 60% sure. Why?
What if I want the woman with the dress? Also, these are ugly as fuck. I'm sorry.
I kinda like the second one.
Okay, but this is not what you wear to your wedding. I guess you can wear whatever you want, but the third one looks like I'm going to a fucking business meeting. And I don't know what the fuck's going on with this one. This first one. Also, fucking shoulder pad. Who the fuck wants to wear shoulder pads when they're getting married? The fuck? Okay, we're just... Okay, these are lovely.
Damn, judgy. What'd you drink today to make you so judgy?
Sorry. I had a can of fuck you.
I'm not curious. What is Melissa wearing?
I don't know. Hopefully a dress.
Elf says he can check his death certificate.
Okay. Yeah, he's gotta
Make
double
sure.
check it just in case. Sorry, Cameron just came in here.
Alright, lovely choices. Bring them to the changing room. She says and brings them over to the room. I walk in to get into the first suit while everyone is sitting outside. I go onto the suit and walk out. Oh my goddess. Rumi's Zoe, fuck that's Zoe, says, being supportive like always.
She's blind? Oh my god. God, I need a fucking drink.
What the fuck did you do today?
I worked
You
today.
off at work today.
I think it's because I haven't played Tomodachi today. That might be my issue.
Yeah, blow your steam off. Go put Luke in timeout.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in front of a woman. He's gonna, whoa, that's a woman, and then walk away and go on Reddit.
You look beautiful, Mira, Rumi says. I'm not surprised. You look beautiful, Bobby says. Thanks, guys, I say. Celine, you're not going to say anything? Bobby says to Celine, who looks disgusted. I mean, it's nice, but... She says, not finishing her sentence. But what? You know, I think Celine's on your side.
Oh, I don't want to be on Celine's side, no! I'm just saying, you can wear a suit, it's just, these were fucking ugly, Mira, alright? Maybe it's the white. There's too much texture going on. I think it needs to be like a black suit with like maybe a little bit of like white trimming. This ain't working.
Yes. We're going to a funeral now.
Be fair, men have to dress like that for the groom and the groomsmen and all that shit. So like... That's all I have to
I've
say.
never actually been to a funeral. Not a funeral. I mean a wedding. I've been to tons of funerals.
I feel like I've been to one wedding. As of right now, I'm supposed to go to another wedding.
Oh wait, I went to a Elvis wedding
Oh, lovely.
in Las Vegas.
Hey, you'll get to go to a better one at some point. It's mine. It's my wedding.
No idea.
When I, you know.
Is there gonna be is there gonna be free has-been hotel cards?
I'm sorry that we couldn't pull that in the budget. I'm sorry. You'd have to go to Level Up Expo for this.
Level Up Expo or Phoenix's wedding?
Decisions,
I'm sorry, but I have to go to Level Up Expo.
I can't believe you would spend more money going out of state than to go to the wedding that's in your state.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but someone has to go buy those cards for you.
Yeah, but they're only like limited to one. What if we share characters?
I guess you're just getting fucked.
What the fuck? This is so mean.
I don't know why this. I'm sorry. I'll just message you at the same time. It's making me confused as part of the master plan. Because if I had a nickel for every person who asked me if I was alive today, I would have 2 nickels.
Wait, I'm gonna text Jolene and tell her to ask Elf if he's alive. Wait, you do that while you keep reading.
Okay. We have to ask everyone. Mira, sweetie, you only get married once. Twice if you're lucky. Mira says, holding my shoulders. Maybe a dress. You will look more, well, feminine. Celine, you can't say that. Rumi says. Shh. Rumi, I'm the oldest here, Celine says, and Rumi flops back in her chair. Damn, she's a bitch. But Celine, I cut Zoe off. No, Zoe, it's fine. She's right. I say and walk into the changing room and sit on the couch and put my head in my hands and start crying. Rumi walks in. Hey, Mira. She notices I'm crying. Isn't this changing room like... I imagine the changing room having cloth, like sliders. How the fuck do we not... How did Rumi not hear us crying first?
I don't know.
Well, I guess she's blind and deaf. Oh, Mira, come here, she says, walking over to me, hugging me. Don't listen to her, Rumi says. Then Bobby and Zoe walk in and hug me. Family hug without Melissa, sadly. Zoe says, and I giggle, and we all pull apart and sit down. We got Celine to go. I don't know what's up with her, Zoe says. Maybe it's because she never got one.
Ooh.
Rumi says. Or else she hates the fact that 2 girls are getting married, Bobby says. Damn, didn't know she was also homophobic.
I'll add it to the list of crimes.
And she believes that women should not be in suits.
Okay, listen, I rock this suit, but also I'm not a woman, so...
You're right. So, she can't be mad at you. Though she would be homophobic. There are so many reasons, but whatever it is, we don't care. We'll pay for the suit, I promise, Rumi says. Remember the last time Mira wore a suit? Me and Rumi walked into to Melissa and Mira undress. Zoe gets caught off. You've seen us? I quietly shout. Yeah, I mean, how many times, Rumi? Zoe questions. Yeah, no, I ain't answering that. Anyway, try on the two other. We love you, Rumi says while they walk out. I knew Zoe walked in on them. I tried on the other two and went for whatever one you like the most. Alright, Phoenix, which one did she go for?
The second one. That was the least offensive one.
Then we all headed home, although I still like to know, what is wrong with Celine? Pretty sure the fact that she's breathing right now is what's wrong with her.
2 comments from the same user. She's a homophobic bitch, that's what. And then, why did all the other comments say that Celine, which is like censored, is dating Rumi's mom? Alright, I'm ready.
Bro, people are pulling secret rares at the convention right now.
We need to start a war. War is coming. You're either with us
And it's either you
or
with me.
against us. Come on, join the winning team. Alright, chapter 26.
Copuli, the people's voice.
While Mira was While Mira was out getting her wedding outfit, I wonder if it's a suit or a dress. I was looking at venues. Mira did say she would like it on the beach, so I booked to look at some and surprise Mira after hoping she likes it. Hello, you must be Melissa. Is your future husband not with us today? The venue order said. Oh, actually, wife, I said. Oh, we don't support that stuff here, sorry, she says with a disgusted tone. Homophobia in my lesbian fanfiction? What the fuck?
So you tell me grandma at the flower shops gay, but everybody else in this world's homophobic?
Yep. No, that sounds about right.
I would have thought it would be the opposite, honestly. Except for Celine. Celine, I expect.
I made my way over to the second one. She said the same thing as the first, so it all came down to the third one. Hello, you must be Melissa, the venue owner said. Yes, I am. Well, come on ahead, she said, and since she was elderly, she had a walking stick that made it as we made it to the venue. So, who's the lucky guy? She asked. Oh no, here we go. It's actually a woman, I said. That's completely fine, love, she says. Here we are, she says. Oh my goodness.
How were these elderly people more accepting?
This is a really pretty, I won't lie.
Oh, that is.
I hate sand, though. I would never get married on a fucking beach.
I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, it gets everywhere.
I didn't mean to quote fucking Anakin Skywalker. I just hate sand.
I'm sorry, whenever somebody says anything about sand, I just think of Anakin.
Damn, I'm
Speaking
so
of
sorry.
Anakin, he's going to the convention and he costs $200.
Excuse me? That much? For what?
For a signature.
There's no fucking way.
On an 8x10.
Oh my god. You know,
Me and Weirdo would have went to see him, but we're not gonna go spend $200 fucking.
I need to remember the name of the movie, but his actor stars in this low-budget movie about an Italian family in Canada rivaling with another pizza shop while this girl comes back and he has like a fling with her, and I'll find it. I'll find the name. It's so funny. But that'd be really funny to walk up to Anakin Skywalker and have him say something not from Star Wars, but of that movie instead.
You know, I was questioning where the hell this was going.
Yeah, well-known actors that are known for have like really good roles. Just had them remember the most obscure role they ever taken. It's beautiful. I'm sure she'll love it. I'll take it. I say as I say, still looking at the beautiful sight in front of me. Perfect. Have you got a reception yet? The old lady says. No, I'm about to go look at one after this. I say. I can show you ours. It's just about a 10-minute drive. Shouldn't it be like on site? I guess it's the beach. You don't want to fucking sit at the beach all day. Alright, that sounds perfect.
Yeah.
We drive to the reception. I get out of the car.
You know,
Studying
what
the
if
site.
seagulls come in and try to get your food, or
You're right.
you know,
It's my food.
what if there's a person named Luke there who just starts throwing sand everywhere?
I might need to kill myself.
No, that's when you throw him in the ocean.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, I'm sure he can swim his way home.
Don't worry, we'll just tell Sage to do it too. To throw Luke the ocean for me. So, what do you think? She says. That does look pretty, I won't lie. It's perfect, I say. How much is both? I asked the old woman. Well, normally it would be 1,500, but I can do it for 900 for you, the old woman says. Alright, I'll take it. I give her 900 out of my purse and thank her as I walk to my car. I actually haven't
is that a good
looked.
price?
I was about to say, I actually haven't looked at venues at all, so I don't even know if this is a good price. Oh wait, I'm recollecting. I'm retaining information right now. That actually is a really good price. Because I remember we looked at one, and it said it was gonna be like $5,000.
For both the venue and the reception?
Yeah. It'll be in the same building. Yeah, I know, right?
That's a lot of money.
That's what I'm just saying, like, what? I was like,
You know,
camera.
that's when you just have a backyard wedding.
That's what I'm saying! Dude, you get it!
You know, just throw around some string lights from Target. Cost you about $50 maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Chairs. All in all, probably cost you $600.
Yeah. You know, you'll be the first two girl couple to get married here, she says with a loving smile. Thank you, miss, I say. I get into my car and head home, and when I get to the apartment, I hear shouting. Scared to go in, just in case. I wham into something I shouldn't. I wait outside. The front door opens and I see Mira, red puffy eyes soaked from tears. Coming quickly was all she got out, and we rushed in our room, and I didn't know who it was that was shouting, but it put pure anger in me. Baby, what's wrong? Who's shouting? I said, worried about her. Celine, she told my mom and my dad. She stuttered, holding her in tear. I quickly placed my purse down and wrapped my arms around her. Mira, you know rightly then to not go against our wishes. Her dad shouts, oh, I'm gonna fucking snap their necks. I knew something was off about Celine.
No, don't worry, just get Zoe to do it, you know? She still has that frying pan, I'm sure.
Yeah. A rush of anger comes through me when I saw Mira flinch at every crash and tightening her grip around me and thinking I was going to leave her. I had to get her mom and dad out of here for good. I get up and I place Mira on the bed and I put the blanket over her and try to leave. Melissa, please. No, you'll get yourself killed, she says, still crying. Mira, baby, I would do anything for you, even if it meant... What's that on your cheek, I say. My mom and dad slapped me, she says, low, so only I could hear. Oh, they done it. I made Mira sit up and I hold her hands, stroking the tops of the hands with my thumbs. Mira, listen. You are my heart, my world, my rock, and my soul. I'll protect you with my life, even if it means killing someone or putting myself in trouble. I love you so much, I say as I start to lay her down. Now get some sleep. It's late. I'll do this shout. If anything happens, I love you with my whole heart and soul, I say as I give her a passionate kiss like it was our last one, which it may be. She flinched a bit from the still shouting and the front door opening and slamming shut, and that's when I hear Celine was that back-haired bitch. I tucked Mira up in bed and headed to the bedroom door and looked at her again, not knowing if it would be my last time seeing that beautiful face as I opened the door and stepped down and locked it. Celine, why are you doing this? Rumi shouts. Because Mira needs to be protected. She's not going to be protected by that whore, Celine says. Or is it just because you're jealous, I say. Jealous that you're getting married? Or you didn't? Or what? I say, walking towards her. I swung, I punched a face. Come on, Celine. Come fight the whore that apparently can't protect its heart, I say, and jump on top of Celine, punching her down until she was knocked out. Mira's family running out of the house. Running if the house. Stop, I say, and they slowly turn around. Leave Mira alone. She deserves to be happy. And happy. And take this woman with you, I say, and Mira's brother. What? And Dad came over and grabbed Celine, carrying her out of the apartment. Alright, I'm heading to bed. Good night, guys, I say, and walk to me and Mira's bedroom, leaving Rumi, Zoe, Bobby in shock. Why the fuck were they all there? I got into bedroom, slipping some PJs on and jumping into bed, wrapping my an arm around Mira. Nothing will hurt you as long as I'm breathing, I promise, I say, kissing her cheek that had been slapped, plastering a smile on her face as I laid down and cuddled Mira into me. Yeah, that was a roller coaster.
Look, it's fucking crazy.
It is. Oh my god, we only have 2 chapters left.
Sorry.
Are you saying sorry?
But one, we can't read on YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I said 2 chapters. This one in the second to last.
You know, it would be really interesting if that extra spicy one was the wedding. Mira's POV. I woke up still feeling like shit, my eyes still puffy, still shaking, and still feeling worthless. I then felt my hair almost being played with. Morning, beautiful. A soft, gentle voice came from behind me. I turned around to face it. It's my fiance's beautiful face. Sleep well? She asked, her eyes still closed and the sunrise hitting her face. God, she was beautiful. So, what's the plan today? I asked Melissa. Well, I was hoping to bring you to our wedding venue and reception, she said. Hoping? I questioned. Well, from what happened last night, I didn't know if my life was going to end, she says. Oh, well, I guess that didn't happen, so we can go look at it together, I say. Of course, my love, she says, and picks up my hand and kisses it and puts it to her chest and closes her eyes. Mommy, I say, and Melissa blushes a bit. Yes, baby. I anything happening in any of the spicy chapters. Guess this is a new edition. She asks, Will you bathe me? Bathe with me. Fuck. I question. Of course, baby. She says. She goes to fill up the bathtub, then brings me to the bathroom and undresses me and brings me our tall mirror. You look beautiful, my darling, she says. Even though I was covered in bruises, she turns me around and worships every single one of them, kissing them like they were something fragile. Like if she gone too hard, I would crumble. Now let's get in, she says, and brings me to the bathroom. Melissa? I ask. Yes, baby? She says while I'm in between her legs, my head on her shoulder. Do you think when we come back from the look at the wedding venues we could talk about last night? I say, then look up at her. Yes, of course, that's what I'm here for, she says and puts her middle and index nublet under my chin and kisses me slow but possessive, and passionate, whatever the fuck that other word is. We get out of the bath and change into our outfits. Your outfit? Mira's outfit. Melissa drives us to the venue, and I was stunned. This for a reminder.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Melissa, it's beautiful. I say. Over the months, Melissa had grown taller than me and has become much stronger mentally and physically. Being a 5'10" and me being 5'7", probably from the food she's been eating that makes her taller and skinnier. What type of food is she eating?
I don't know, man.
I know the diet to make you skinnier. You know, you would know too if you watched The Devil Wears Prada.
All right, I get it.
I look up at her beautiful your eye color, using the British way to spell color. I was wondering how I deserve this. She wrapped her arms around my waist with her head in my neck, kissing it softly while I have my arms around her neck, still looking at the view. Ready to go see the reception? Melissa says to me. Whenever you are, my love. I say, still looking into her eyes, then giving her a kiss on the lips. We drive to the reception and get out the car. Melissa comes up behind me and puts her hands over my eyes. Ready, baby? She says. Yes, I say. She takes her hands away from my face and I was stunned. Just for a reminder. Oh my god, Melissa, it's perfect. I say, tearing up. I'm glad you love it. She says, and then I give her a kiss on the lips. I love you so much. I say. I love you too, my love.
Alright, we're in the thick of it. The day of the wedding. If Celine doesn't interject and be like, I don't think these two should be married. Two women can't get married, and they beat her up and then they kiss and everyone cheers. That would make it.
Peak.
Absolute cinema. Alright. Chapter 28. The day of the wedding, Mira's POV. Here it was, the day of the wedding. I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm scared and I don't know why. Rumi and Zoe helped me get into my suit, seeing me naked, even though they have many times they made jokes about it being weird. Rumi and Zoe were my bridesmaids, and Melissa had Bobby and Gina. Yeah, fuck me having female bridesmaids. I'll just take the men, I guess.
What the fuck do we have Ginu?
Yeah. I don't mind having Bobby. Bobby's great. But why the fuck do we have Ginu? Could we, like, I don't know, pick, like, mystery? At least he'd stay quiet.
No, but we're like, well, why do we have Ginu out of all?
I think they hate us. My mom, dad, and brother won't be here, obviously, and Celine probably not. But am I glad? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't want people that try to kill me and want my wife. Alright, now it's time for Rumi gets cut off by Zoe. Hair and makeup. Zoe yells. Zoe. Rumi pouts. Sorry. Zoe apologizes. I get my hair done. to my normal 2 pigtails and get my hair down and curled at the bottom. Ooh, I should so be a hairstylist, Zoe says. Yeah, right, Zoe. Rumi says, bringing in the makeup. Zoe sticks out her tongue, and I let out a giggle. Rumi comes over to me and puts her head on my shoulder. You look beautiful, Mira, she says as I let out a smile. Let's get this makeup done, Rumi says, as Zoe starts putting on her dress. Rumi? She replies back. Do you really think it's a good idea? Yes, of course. Mira, what makes you think it's not? Rumi questions. Selena, my family, I say, and Rumi lets out a sigh. Mira, you shouldn't be worrying about them in the first place. Melissa makes us happy, and most importantly, you happy, Rumi says. Thanks, Rumi, I say as she finishes my makeup. Now, let's get you married. We head out to the car and get us to the ceremony. Melissa's POV. Here was the day of the marrying of the love of my life. I don't do much. I put on my suit. I don't want to wear this.
So, Phoenix, what do we think about now their both of their outfits?
Are we wearing a jumper? I'm leaving. I don't know if Mira is wearing a dress or suit. I really hope it's a suit. She looks sexy in them. I do my hair in a curled bun and a little bit of makeup because I know it'll be ruined after the wedding. Shut the fuck you. I'll get in my car and start driving. I get to the ceremony even though we don't have much family or friends. There are loads of people we know that we didn't expect to show up. Thank God Selena, Mira's family wasn't there though. I can't go through that night again. The ceremony was starting as me, Bobby, and Ginu were walking down the altar where one of my old friends were standing. I was standing waiting for Mira to come down with Bobby and Ginu by my side. Mira's POV. We make it to the venue and I look at the loads of cars outside. I start to get sweaty and nervous as my legs start bobbing up and down and I feel a hand on my kneecap. Hey Mira, it's okay. Nothing's gonna happen, and if anything does, Rumi gets cut off. Okay, Zoe. I'll fucking torture them and I slit their throat and I won't give a fuck who it is, Zoe yells. Well, here you go.
I think she's had a little bit of drugs before today.
Yeah. Can we get a
in this car? And I would be afraid if she has weapons on her. She may still have that frying pan.
She definitely has the frying pan, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Rumi says and I sigh. Okay, I say and I get out of the car. As I have no one to walk me down, I had Rumi on my left and Zoe on my right as I start to tear up. Oh, my sweet Mira, it's alright, Rumi says. Yeah, it's alright, Rizzler. Zoe says as Rumi gives her an annoyed look while dabbing my face with the tissue. Zoe, you goofball, stop.
I thought Zoe was just dabbing.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I was like, okay, first she's doing drugs. Now she's on TikTok too much.
Rumi says, which makes me giggle. Ready to get married? Rumi says, dabbing my face one more time, and then all three of us wrapping our arms out. Yeah, I say, and I hear, that's what it sounds like by us, and I start walking down with a bouquet of tulips in my hands. Melissa's POV. I hear the music turn on, and I see Mira coming from around the corner, and everyone stands up. Yes, a suit! I say in my head, holy shit, does she look good? I hope. With Rumi on her left and Zoe on her right, she makes her way down. I start tearing up as I feel a hand on my shoulder. I turn my head to see Bobby giving me a handkerchief. I take it from him and dab under my eyes.
Bobby.
Bobby's so short, he would not be able to hold tap my shoulder.
Yeah, Bobby's just standing on like a ladder right now to look at us.
Mira makes it up to the altar and then gives Zoe the bouquet and then both stand beside her. You look beautiful, my tulip, I say, trying so hard not to kiss her. You don't look so bad yourself, Miss Foster. I think that's what we made her last name. She says with a giggle. Everyone, please sit down, my friend says. I take Mira's hands in mine as the ceremony starts. Welcome, everyone, to the marriage of Mira. I do know her last name, help. And this idiot Melissa Foster, my friend says with a giggle as everyone laughs. Mira, you may say your vowels. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. Done. I take out the paper Zoe and Ruby help me with.
I'm so glad you know your vowels.
Thank you. Melissa, the first time I met you, I didn't know why you there, and I didn't trust you, but now the journey we've had with each other has led up to this moment. I've realized you are my person in my heart, my world, and my soul, and I promise I will love you until death do us part. I start to tear up and I realize it's my go. So, I kind of forgot the paper that's on reason I'm marrying her, so I'm gonna freehand it, I say, and everyone laughs. Mira, the first time I met you was in the middle of the street. I was insecure, scared, abused, and held hostage. That was until I met you and I felt free. That I was unlocked from a cage I could never open, and you and the rest brought me in, fed me, watered me, and made sure I was healthy. I never knew how to thank you for it, and here I am thanking you so much for the memories with you. I promise to love you, protect you, and make sure you're healthy until I'm no longer breathing. I start tearing up. Hey, if I chose one of these vows to do and like rewrote some of the names and stuff, do you think you would notice it at the wedding? You're like, wait a minute, that's from the Mira X female reader. This bitch stole it.
That would be a amazing reference.
Yeah. Now, will there be any objections to this marriage and why they could not? He gets cut off by me. Oh my god, will you shut up and let me kiss the most beautiful woman in front of me? I yell at my friend. Stop the wedding! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I hear a familiar voice full of hatred. Mira, you are not marrying her. We found a better guy for you, Mira's mom shouts with Celine beside her. We try to look for Rumi and Zoe and then look back to see them on top of Celine and Mira's mom. You think you could ruin this wedding? Rumi shouts at Celine as she gets up. Zoe still at Mira's mom. You ain't ruining this chance for Mira to get that sexy ass woman in bed with her as her wife. Zoe says and me and Mira blush. And finally, Rumi and Zoe get up and I let go of one of Mira's hands. I grab the gun Gina was handing me and shot them both in the head. Threw it back at Gina and placed my hand back where it belonged as Rumi and Zoe walked back. I told you I would keep you safe even if it got me in trouble, I say and put my forehead against Mira's. Now let me kiss my wife before I bring her into our bedroom myself and I forget about the reception. I now pronounce you wife and wife. You may kiss your— I cut him off by grabbing Mira's face and smashing my lips on hers, holding her waist as her arms fell around my neck. 4 hours later—
What the fuck just happened there?
we shot Celine and Mira's mom! It was the end of the wedding, and me and Mira were in our bedroom while Mira was straddling my lap and her arm around my neck, and I was sitting up and supporting her and grappled her ass tightly. We're gonna get the party started. I say, She said, this is fucking all the time. The end. The end. I did it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. What the fuck was that ending?
That was dude, that was such a Wattpad ending of a wedding.
I then shot both of them in the head.
I knew it was gonna get crazy when I knew they showed up, and I was like, oh yeah, and then Rumi and Zoe are gonna beat them. And then when I read, I grabbed the gun from Genie.
Maybe that's why Gina was there, was just to be the gun bearer.
Yeah, not the ring bearer, the gun person. Every wedding must have a gun bearer. God, I think I need a drink after this.
That is Elf's role in the wedding.
He's gonna hold the gun. For his down B special, he wields a gun. Oh god. My head is spinning. How do we feel?
I feel.
That's really good. I feel too. No one else feels. No we all.
Coffee? Oh.
Now's not the time for coffee. We just read Lesbians.
But lesbians like coffee.
You're gonna play Tomodachi Life, and I swear the first thing is like, hey, did you know that there's a link between coffee and lesbians? And they're like, oh, I didn't know that. Shall you tell me more in detail?
A love triangle between... I'm gonna try to make a love triangle between Weirdo, Bugs, and Peter Parker.
Perfect. Is it still on here? It's time to remove it. We're done.
We're done.
And the piece of the Emily X Alistair pie gets bigger.
Quickly, did you find a Vox X reader?
I did. Actually, thank you for reminding me.
Oh, thank God.
Peek.
I really hope that this Vox X reader can live up to the standards of the past two.
It will. I think so.
Because, it has very high standards. That Vox X reader stayed my favorite book we read, all the way up until the Haley.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think any... Lesbians would always prevail.
Yeah, but that Vox X reader writing was just amazing.
Dude, it was.
I swear to fucking God. Are we about to have to read them, Leah Callister?
We're gonna have to. We can't re-roll shit.
Wait, please stop. Please. 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 Please.
I think it will.
Thank God. I did not want to read that book.
Hooray!
I think we have like one more. Let me check how many chapters we got left. Because I know we were only doing until the last book.
It was getting crazy.
Or
I think we just decided we are going to do the first movie part of it, right?
Yeah, we're just doing the first movie, so we have 5 chapters left.
Alright. How many chapters have we read so far?
6. So probably 2 more episodes, I'd imagine.
All
Unless we
right.
can maybe...
Read half a chapter, then end it.
Oh, man, that book was just insane.
It was.
It started off crazy, I felt, right? Or did it not?
It did. It did start off crazy. Well, to be fair, we were like being abused by our ex-boyfriend, and like he was straight up like cheating in front of us, and we were still being his like a slave to him.
Yeah. This was a crazy book. Though, I'm excited to see where the wheel takes us next to finishing a book.
Yes, I can't wait.
How many more episodes do we have to do with this Emily X. Alistair until we can remove it from the wheel?
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
It feels like it's been a hot minute since I finished a book.
I think it's been a few.
Yeah. I feel like I just started a bunch with other people. That's why I'm saying that. And I'm like, wow. I feel like I just started like 7 different books. Now I'm finally finishing one. This one,
Yeah.
It was interesting. Are you gonna read the smut after this? You can be honest with me.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I have to figure out how the book ends.
Let me know how that goes.
I will. And you let me know how Tamagotchi life goes.
Yeah, I'll let you know if Velvet starts hitting on you more.
I hope to God I stop being as oblivious as I am IRL.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna be the most oblivious person. Island.
Lego, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you for joining. I appreciate it as well.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Sorry, I was thinking of that fucking Family Guy clip where some lady just goes up to Lois and goes, "This food is so fucking good, Lois." And she's like, "What? Wow, thank you."
Oh, I haven't watched many Family Guy episodes.
Okay, it's a meme that floats around sometimes. Me and Cameron quoted each other all the time.
Time to go binge Family Guy.
Sorry for sending you down that rabbit hole. On screen,
yeah, and thank you to the one person named Olivia who watched this video. I'm sure Olivia's gonna watch this video and it's gonna be appreciated.
Are you saying Bugs is watching this, sir?
Bugs' name isn't Olivia.
I was trying to guess. Because I don't know.
Oh.
I was riffing.
I've seen her name like 17 times around you.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's Bugs.
Fair enough. But, there's someone named Olivia will have watched this video one day in time.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be Olivia Rodrigo.
That would be crazy. On screen is a playlist of all the other Wattpad book coverings I've done in the past, including with Lego. There's Weirdo, there's Honey, there's Jolene, and there's Sage. So if you want to see specific people, read specific stuff, check out the playlist. And then the last one that was recorded, if I can pull up my calendar. Where the fuck is it? Am I stupid? Where the fuck is it?
And it was someone.
Yeah, it was someone.
Important.
I
don't know. Go watch and tell us what the video was.
It was Weirdo and me reading Loot X Female Reader Part 3, so if you want to see that, it was pretty good. Our character Lettuce Wrap is kind of quirked up. But any final words for you about your final thoughts in the book, or just about lesbians in general?
Well, make sure your fellow lesbian is seen, because at the time of the recording it is Lesbian Visibility Week. So yeah.
Oh, perfect. I'm glad you're being seen. I don't really get to see you, so I'm glad you're actually visible for this week.
Yep, can't wait to go back into hiding until June.
Hooray! And also, make sure you gaslight your nearest elevator.
Oh yeah, I need to go message Weirdo to go do the gaslighting.
Yep. On that note, my name is Phoenix, that was Lego, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!